Yeah, for us, yeah, absolutely. Never got out of the traps, to be perfectly honest. Talked about having a bright start, but that didn't really materialise for us. And unfortunately, we're a little bit too passive, not aggressive in our defensive work in the final third, and allowed good players opportunities to get shots off when really you need to be blocking and making it more difficult. And every one of the goals, to be perfectly honest, are poor from our point of view. So disappointing in terms of our defensive work in that first half. Second half, slightly better from our point of view. That was more to do with Spurs taking their foot off the gas, in my view.
Is there an explanation for it now? You've had a couple of weeks off and you've been away.
No, not really. Listen, we expected a lot more than that, to be perfectly honest. I think at times we were just a little bit awestruck, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they just give a little bit too much respect to good players today, and as a consequence, we were picked off. Not good enough, really. So, not a lot to be said. Like I said, second half slightly better. I think we had a good chance when we were just 1-0 down. With Crouch's effort that flashed across the goal line. If that had gone in, maybe that would have stirred us from our slumbers, but it didn't. And then very quickly the game went away from us, unfortunately.
Do you think one of the reasons they might have given them too much respect was because they've been beaten 4-0 by Spurs?
Well, I mean, maybe they had a few scars from the previous two performances. They shouldn't have. We've been in decent form of late, and we need to get back to where we know we're capable of. We've got a long week this week. We've got a big game at the weekend at home against Middlesbrough. We need to be significantly better than we were today, which I'm sure we will be. But disappointment is that when we come to these places, actually feel on our day when we're playing well, which, like I said, we've been in decent form. We can come to these places and give anybody a game, but that was misplaced today, that thought. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I've said time and time again, usually when we have a setback or a poor performance, almost immediately we bounce back. But we shouldn't have to have a step backwards before we have to move forwards again. So that's the frustration from my point of view. We're better than we showed today. Spurs are a very good side. Let's give them credit. We allowed them a little bit too much time and space, but you still got to take advantage of that, which clearly Spurs have got the quality to do that. Well, Spurs are the one side that really give us problems, clearly, the last three games, 4-0, so that's obvious. They've got great movements, they've got technical players, they've got strength as well, and at the top of the pitch they've got a young striker who will get you 20, 25 goals a year. More often than not, when he hits the target, it goes in, as we found to our cost today.
Can you just elaborate on that? I mean, can you just elaborate on how good Harry is?
Well, he's either taking chances or creating them for other people, or he's involved in the creation of chances for him, and he's always involved at the sharp end, and more often than not, he's got great movement around him, I have to say, and that movement causes consternation sometimes in opposition defences, and he benefits from that. But he's playing in a good team, and he's a good player, and when it all clicks, then very difficult to stop when they're in that kind of form. All right. Okay. Thanks.